On there. We're used to seeing in the Premier League come from different parts of the ground, but they both seem to be emerging from the mouth of the tunnel there. Just quickly looking around, can't see any changes imminent. Both managers seem to be happy enough with the players that they started with. David Luiz, of course, had that knock to the head towards the end of that first half, but quickly was okay. Keen to carry on. It's been a decent game. All that's been lacking is a goal. Arsenal will feel they had the better opportunities, and Mikel Arteta will probably feel they should have had a penalty. But the closest we've come to a goal, that lovely little chip from James Maddison that came back off a post with Bernd Leno well beaten. So Leicester City get us back underway, hoping to enjoy a good run in this competition again. They've reached the quarter-final stages in each of the last 3 seasons. Last season made it all the way to the semi-final. They will take on Aston Villa, who had a pretty torrid time throughout last season, and Leicester were certainly the favourites for that one. But here in the first leg, 1-1. Second leg, 1-1 going into the closing minutes. And as everybody was thinking it would go to extra time, Aston Villa popped up with the winning goal, and Leicester's dream of a trip to Wembley was over. All in all, under Brendan Rodgers, it was a fantastic season, but ultimately tinged with disappointment. They were in the top 4 for over 200 days last season before dropping out on the last day, losing here to Manchester United, who took over 4th spot, and in doing so booked themselves a place in the Champions League this season. It's Europa League for Leicester City, as it is for Arsenal, who qualified courtesy of their FA Cup triumph. And both teams have avoided the horror of the qualifying stage of that competition. The group stage will get underway on October the 22nd. Niles for Arsenal. Important foot in from Dewsbury Hall. And here come Leicester with Damari Gray. He's got Albrighton to his right. Here's Maddison, though. Maddison lines it up. He took a bit longer than I thought he would there, James Maddison. He's got it spectacularly wrong in the end. Well, look at the space Maddison has got here as Gray knocks it back to him. And look how much time he takes to get the shot away. Disappointing. He has gone a long time since a goal, James Maddison. Hasn't scored since New Year's Day. And this is his 18th game since then. He's going to try again. David Luiz in the way this time. And Arsenal have yet to get going in the second half. Nketiah. Saka. Nelson on his bike to his left, and look at his pace. Breezes away from Albrighton, but there is 10 years between those two players. Here's Saka. Nelson. Willock. Gets the shot away, but it's a wall of blue in his way. Brighton for Gray. It's a bit loose here. Nacho has to get there ahead of David Luiz. The Brazilian bullies him away. No longer a first pick at Arsenal, it seems. Holding Tierney, Gabriel started the season as the back 3. Tierney just injured his leg in the warm-up on Saturday, so Kolasinac came in and played on the left-hand side of the back 3. No Gabriel this evening, allowing David Luiz to come in. Morgan for Leicester, run by El Neni. Saka. He's drawn 3 players towards him, and the third of them, Amati, prevents him from making further progress. More resting on the halfway line between Iheanacho and David Luiz. Nelson. Strong challenge by Chowdhury, and he's played it off Kolasinac to win Leicester City the throw. Fuchs, the former Austrian international. Here's Luke Thomas. Good work from Joe Willock. El Neni. They haven't played books so far this evening. What hasn't been a dirty game. Fuchs for Dewsbury Hall. Here's Thomas, who's too linked up well for that Madison effort earlier. Here's Gray. Possible chance for him, and it's an awful attempt. He scored 3 goals last season, Damari Gray. And there is a growing feeling in these parts that he probably needs to move elsewhere to get his career back on track again. Harvey Barnes, Ayoze Perez as the regular wide men at the moment for Leicester City. As I said in the first half, they've signed Cengiz Ünder to add a bit more pace to their front three. Saka muscled out of it. Morgan for Fuchs. Dewsbury Hall. Another disguise pass for Madison.
Come on, Riz.
Heavy touch from Morgan. He's lost it to Nketiah. Remember, Leicester City making 11 changes this evening from the side that started here against Burnley on Sunday. 7 changes for Arsenal. Maitland-Niles. This is Joe Willock. David Luiz. Nelson. Nudging it on to Kolasinac. He'll give it him back. Willock. Pepe. Quickly closed down by Thomas. Here's Maitland-Niles. Pepe. Good run, well found. What's the cross like? Or is there a cross? He won't kick with his right foot, will he? And the cross is too strong for Saka. Nelson. Kolasinac. El Neni. Maitland-Niles. Willock. Clever ball looking for Saka. Marty was concentrating and clearing. And here's Albrighton for Leicester City. Well read again by David Luiz. Really hasn't given Iheanacho any opportunity since the 3rd minute when he was found by Albrighton. And produced a good save out of Bernd Leno. Pepe. Willock. El Neni. Switching out Pepe again. Maitland-Niles on the overlap. He wants it. He will cross it right-footed. Poor cross, though. Easily cut out by Christian Fuchs. And to think the last time that Arsenal were involved in a Carabao Cup tie, their game produced 10 goals. 5 minutes nearly on the clock, and it's still 0-0 in the heavy rain at the King Power Stadium. Both teams used to going quite deep in this competition. Leicester haven't lost at the first hurdle for 4 years. Arsenal haven't done so for 6 years. Kolasinac. El Neni.
There we go.
Willock. Finding Pepe. He's got away from Fuchs, but Thomas is on the cover. Lovely touch from Dewsbury Hall. This is Gray. For Ward. Under pressure from Nelson. Terrible clearance from the goalkeeper. Chowdhury to his rescue. Nketiah took a while to get his feet right as the ball was kicked to him. And the chance is gone. Again, David Luiz too streetwise for Iheanacho. Nervous moment this for Danny Ward, under pressure from Nelson. It's straight to Nketiah. So between them, Morgan and Chowdhury. Got Leicester out of a spot of bother, but they might be in it again now. Fuchs has lost it, and Nketiah feeding Pepe. And he's got away from Thomas, and he's cut it back towards Nketiah, and it's in! Somehow it's gone in. I'm pretty sure the final touch was off somebody in blue, but Arsenal have the lead at the King Power Stadium. Nicolas Pepe causing the damage. Well, he got away from Thomas here and Morgan. Ward cut out the initial cross. It hits the post, come back of Fuchs and goes in. Well, nobody knew too much about that. Fuchs didn't want to know too much about it, but it's come off the veteran Austrian defender. And finally the deadlock has broken with a very scruffy goal. It's Leicester City 0, Arsenal 1. A messy goal to concede, a scruffy one. Let's see what Brendan Rodgers' men are made of now. Giving it away. And Arsenal looking for the kill. Kolasinac has carried it a long way. Here's Nelson. Wasted opportunity. Given away again, Pepe. Saka's taken up a great position on the left-hand side. Albrighton has matched him. Very important work from Mark Albrighton. Leicester living dangerously here, making life difficult for themselves. Nketiah.
Well done, Daniel, well done.
Fuchs. Dewsbury Hall. Luke Thomas. Nacho. Looking for Gray. And then he slid into good effect. Nelson away from Chowdhury. Nketiah. Nothing to his left, has to plough on by himself. Thomas. Showed too much of that to Maitland-Niles. Not very forward here at the moment for Arsenal. Pepe. Elneny through a fairly weak challenge from Maddison. Willock. Pepe. Stern test this at the moment for Luke Thomas, because Pepe is seeing a lot of the ball and his confidence is beginning to increase at the minute. Thomas having just to dig in. Listeners finished on the floor here. Joe Willock was the closest player to him. He's lost his boot in the process as well. Christian Fuchs will not want to see this again. Leicester mightily unfortunate. The cross is poor. It's off Ward. Has another go. Off Morgan onto the post. Then onto Fuchs and then in. I mean, if your luck's not in, it's not in. The two veteran central defenders of Leicester both involved in that. Somehow Arsenal have taken the lead with their players having fewer touches at that stage than various players wearing blue. Albrighton. Chowdhury. Maddison.
Head up, head up.
Thomas. Maddison looking to pull the strings. He's got Amati forward to his right. Now Albrighton. Shrewsbury Hall.
Keep it rolling. Set. Set. Keep it rolling. Find the gap. Can you get...
Keep it rolling. Find the gap. The shouts from Brendan Rodgers on the sidelines. Chowdhury for Albrighton.
Yes, move it up. Yes, way.
Here's Amati. Gradually moving up the pitch here, Leicester. Shrewsbury Hall. Fuchs for Thomas. Now Arsenal look to nick it. Thomas has handled it, and Arsenal get the free kick. Third time these sides have met in this competition. Back in 1974, Leicester City won the replay across the way at Filbert Street. And in 1991, it was a second round tie, two-legged affair. Arsenal won it 3-1 over the two legs. Talking about 1991, it was 29 years ago today that Arsenal signed a Certainly and Right. Dewsbury Hall for Leicester. Always run into trouble. He was just nicked from behind, I think. Peter Banks has blown the whistle for. Dewsbury Hall will be mighty relieved to have heard that whistle. Great. Carefully forward by Morgan. Finding Madison. Losing out to Saka. Turner's given it away cheaply. Leicester haven't fashioned anything in this second half. Nothing of Iheanacho, very little of Gray. Madison is not controlling the situation. Just wonder how much longer Leicester will leave it before they start making alterations. They have the likes of Tielemans, Barnes, Perez, Prats, all available off the bench this evening. Looks as though Arsenal will be the first to make a change. And it's they who are coming forward with Kolasinac. Now Nelson. Arsenal look for Pepe. He's forced another corner. Arsenal have 4 of these in the first half. This is the first of the second half. It will be Willian coming on for Arsenal. They won't make that change before the corner, as they look to double their lead. As Pepe whips it in, helped on its way by Morgan. Goes Gray with Saka. Drops here for Nelson. Losing out toward Brighton. Reclaimed by Saka. Kolasinac for El Nene. Now David Luiz. Thomas. Gray might get in behind, holding here. Good positioning by David Luiz. Pepe for El Neni. Pepe wants it long. And then he reluctant to try that pass. Chowdhury almost reached it. Nelson instead has it for Arsenal. Kolasinac. Nelson again. Arsenal moving it freely here. Pepe at the moment cutting a very frustrated figure on this near touchline. He felt twice he should have been given the ball earlier in this move. You'll see top of the screen that Leicester City have also got a sub ready. It looks like it's Dennis Pratt, the Belgian international, one of 3 Belgian internationals at Leicester City now, who will be coming on. Willian will be entering for Arsenal. Saka. Well won by Kolasinac, who received the pass from Nelson. Back looking for Nketiah. Leicester moving it swiftly. Thomas. Not much to aim for ahead of him. Iheanacho. Dewsbury Hall. Diagonal for Brighton, who look to run beyond Saka. It's good work from the 19-year-old again. It looks good going both ways. Arsenal finished 8th in the Premier League last season, their lowest finish for 25 years. So, the victory in the FA Cup lifted their spirits a bit, and also saw them qualify for Europe as Willett pulls it back here for Saka. Blocked by Morgan. Willock again. Pepe to the right. Saka can't get the shot away and couldn't nudge it on to Nelson. Maddison looking to bring it away for Leicester. Nelson's got hold of his hand. Free kick Leicester, and that might be the last bit of action we see from James Maddison. Dennis Pratt is going to come on, and it is the number 10 on the Leicester City board. But it's all about getting minutes in the legs for James Maddison after that hip surgery over the summer. A couple of cameo appearances in the Premier League so far. 70 minutes under his belt tonight, and he'll make way for Dennis Pratt, the Belgian international, who wrapped up the points here at the weekend with a thunderous strike to make it 4-2 against Burnley. And Arsenal's change, Reiss Nelson is the man being replaced by the Brazilian Willian, signed from Chelsea over the summer. And one of the many trophies he won while he was at Stamford Bridge was the League Cup back in 2015. Saka for Willian. Thomas. Has to go back to goalkeeper Danny Ward. Leicester City have less than 20 minutes to rescue this tie. Back for Morgan.
Go. No foul. Easy. Yes, easy.
Martin's shown too much of that ball to Nketiah, who very nearly stole it in a dangerous position for Arsenal. Cut out by Holding. And that interception might turn into a good pass as Nketiah hooks it over Ward, and Morgan clears it off the line. Brilliant work from the Leicester captain, and they've got away with it, Leicester City. Well, Morgan was involved in the goal, his deflection off the post and then the ricochet off Fuchs into the Leicester net. But Morgan very much the hero there with a decisive intervention to keep it at 1-0 Arsenal rather than 2. Pratt for Thomas. Down for Gray. Offered nothing in this second half so far, Leicester. Gray's got the shot away this time, though, and it's safely gathered by Leno. Got everything behind it. Nketiah.
Go on. That's it. Go on, Keenan. Yep, there we go.
Morgan for Gray. It will reach Albrighton. Iheanacho, the only Leicester man in the box at the moment. Others arriving, including Thomas at the back post. Won't reach him though. Well, if Leicester City do make it through to round 4 later this evening, they'll owe a huge debt of gratitude to Morgan here. Belied his 36 years with that turn of pace to get that off the line. Second change for Leicester City. It's the Spaniard, Jose Perez, who has come on for debutant Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. Jose Perez looking for his first goal of this season. In fact, he hasn't scored a goal since January. Here's Iheanacho, good challenge by David Luiz. El Neni is there to stab it away from Perez. It will reach Gray though. He's turned into trouble. Good tackle by Willock and a good pass out of defence as well for Pepe. He's got Nketiah through the middle. He's got Willian far side. Saka up with him as well. Here's Willian. Back for Willock, who started the ball rolling here for Arsenal. He's got away from Perez. The shot took a deflection. It's gone behind rather than into the bottom corner though. It's going to be another Arsenal corner. Good work this from Willock. All the way through this move. It's going to be his last involvement of the evening. Ceballos. He's renewed his loan deal over the summer. Will come on, try and make sure that Arsenal get over the finishing line and don't require to do so via a penalty shootout. Again, they've packed that 6-yard box, Arsenal, by flooding it. Missed by Perez at the near post. And it's gone off Iheanacho for another corner. Perez just seems to hang out a leg there rather than attack it decisively. This time Arsenal going short. It's worked back to Kolasinac to curl it in. Blocked by Perez. It's dropped here for Albrighton. Now, can Leicester use this counter-attack to good effect? Not with a pass like that, they won't. Brilliant work from Kolasinac.
Okay, Mark. Okay, son.
Brendan Rodgers again, you can hear on our pitch-side microphones, applauding Mark Albrighton for his endeavours, trying to keep his spirits up. Leicester still in this game, and they need one goal to take us to penalties. Here's Maitland-Niles for Arsenal. Making good progress. Pepe is offside. Referee waves play on. Got to move it quicker. It's Pratt. It's loose from Amati. Morgan has to get there ahead of Nketiah. Been a little casual at the back in the second half, Leicester City. Pratt searching for Albrighton. It's away by Saka.
Good way back to him. Okay, on the move. Set. Well done. Yes, Ayo. Right in the space.
Amati.
Right here.
Lovely touch from Perez. Albrighton. David Luiz in the right position again. Saka will prevent the corner, but it's a bit of a loose clearance. Pratt to collect. Chowdhury, he was caught by Willian. That was clumsy from him. And Leicester City now with a free kick. Really an angle that encourages the shot here for Leicester City. Ben Leno, who has been untroubled throughout this second half, and in truth for most of the game. One good save from Iheanacho very early on. Apart from that, there hasn't been much to busy him, but he might need to produce something here. Michael Brighton is the man over the kick. Morgan and Marty waiting a deep cross. It's dinked in and it's helped it wide by Perez. What a good chance. Oh, he should be scoring that. He really should be doing better there, Ayoze Perez. How has he put it wide from there? Good tackle by Pratt. Iheanacho now for Gray. It's off Ceballos for Leicester's first corner. This is better from Leicester. It's taken a long time coming. Big bodies forward now, Leicester as well. They have to. Morgan, Fuchs and Amati are in there. It's Gray who curls it in. Leno couldn't get to it. Headed away by Kolasinac. Thought for a moment Thomas and Pratt were going to get in each other's way, but it's all Brighton on for Chowdhury. Chowdhury's delivery is good, but David Luiz gets the better of Iheanacho. All Perez has done is give it to Kolasinac. Have Arsenal weathered that brief rally from Leicester City, or can Leicester come again? Really good defending from David Luiz again. Well, Brendan Rodgers will know that was the chance, and Ayoze Perez, the man he's just thrown in, couldn't put it away. Player who has never scored in the League Cup since his first appearance in it some 4 years ago for Newcastle.
There you go, brilliant arms.
Good work from Chowdhury. He's got it back from Albrighton. Chowdhury's early throw. Perez. It's going to drop for Pratt, who takes it early. Not a dissimilar position from where he scored here on Sunday. Leicester beginning to ask a few questions, but is it too late? Less than 7 minutes to go. Looks like it's going to be another cup victory for Mikel Arteta as Arsenal gaffer. Man who was the assistant manager at Manchester City, of course, when they have won the competition twice. Pepe. David Luiz will have it.